Hi, he's Sam.
Oh, and he's Max.
And this is Movies Actually, our fresh take on new releases from both the box office and also the streaming box as well.
And this time we are taking a look at Black Phone 2, the 2025 film directed by Scott Derrickson, featuring the talents of Mason Thomas as Finney, Madeline McGraw as Gwen, Jeremy Davies as their father Terence, and of course Ethan Hawke as the Grabber.
It's clearly my writing. Mason Thames.
Mason Thames. Oh, apologies, folks. Apologies.
Also, as I've just discovered when I was checking the cast, because obviously a lot of these are still up-and-coming actors. Also featuring Miguel Mora, playing his younger brother from the first film. He was Robin in the first film.
Oh, whoa! Right.
Yeah, so we're literally fresh back from the theatre, from watching this one, and must admit, when I first heard about it earlier in the year, I was anticipating this one, because I think like a lot of people were quite blown away by the first one. It was the sleeper hit of 2021, wasn't it?
Oh, it was, totally, yeah.
And with good reason. It's such an amazing film. So, as we've discussed already, seeing how, A, they can make a sequel to this work, B, make a sequel relevant.
Yes.
And the trailers were pretty good. The trailers did kind of...
Well, I mean, that was... My take was... I don't know how they're going to make a sequel to this, because the original was quite definitive. But the trailer intrigued me. It did have my attention. Yeah, straight away.
Xadrum is more than just curious content on YouTube. We're also a small publishing house, with books covering a range of genres from 1940s pulp adventure to children's novels, and even a touch of the macabre for those who like their literature on the dark side. Our titles are available in both paperback and ebook formats. Ebooks are available on Amazon, but physical copies can only be bought exclusively through our website at Xadrum.com. Jeff's got enough cash as it is, so why not help us little guys grow and thrive? Links can be found in our banner and in the description to all of our videos, and we look forward to helping you indulge your itch for escapism. Well, we've literally had the walk back from the cinema to kind of discuss and sort of mull over what we've just sat through. On the whole, it's pretty good. Let's just all get up and out of the way first. There's quite a bit to unpack. There's some really nice stuff in this, and considering that Joe Hill had nothing to do with it, as far as I'm aware.
No, this was co-written by Scott Derrickson with someone else, I can't remember who.
Okay, yeah, they've done some interesting things with it. Visually, this film is fantastic.
Oh, yes.
In the same way that the first one really captured the essence of the 70s, this one, which is set about 4 years after the original, which makes sense.
Indeed, yeah.
So it's set in 1982. I felt there was less of an effort to make it feel like an early 80s film than there was to make the first one feel like a 70s film. I don't know, there's just something about it.
Well, I don't know, because when we were coming back, I was thinking there's that weird hangover period in the beginning of the 1980s when it was still a hangover from the 70s. And there were a lot of 70s aesthetics and music and visually things were still the same, and they hadn't yet truly become the 80s yet. And 1982 is around about that period of time where the 80s actually becomes the 80s.
It's the same, yeah, that's like most decades, isn't it? You have to wait till about 2 or 3 years in before they start to find their own identity.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense. Some of the visual stuff that they do, especially the stuff that they do with Gwen's dreams, is wonderful, and is beautiful for the audience. You know what's going on in such a way that you don't need the film to give you exposition of what's going on, because we as the audience do. The characters don't, but we do. And that's quite ingenious, It's a lovely non-verbal use of exposition.
It is the classic show don't tell.
Yeah.
And done wonderfully here. Also, despite a definitive feel for the 80s, there are a couple of needle drops in here that are exquisitely timed, and also capture that uneasy edge between the 1970s and the 1980s. The standout is a sequence that involves Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. That is truly stand out. It had me. It had the hair on the back of my arm standing up. It was truly atmospheric.
It did bring back memories of because my dad was a huge Floyd fan, and sort of driving up to the beach as kids with that on like a mixtape in the car. Dad singing at the top of his voice and going, "Oh, Dad!" Even though 5 years later I would go, "Wow, this is amazing." That kind of thing. Right. Yeah, but
this is a film of two halves.
Yeah,
this is a film of two halves. Personally, I really loved the first hour. I really loved it. I was blown away. I was enjoying the visuals. I was enjoying the soundscape. I was enjoying the story they were telling. And then at a certain point, a little voice in the back of my head said, "They're not going to do this, are they?" Mm-hmm. And they did. And it is the most predictable and asinine approach to the situation.
Yeah, unfortunately. Again, obviously, we'll try and avoid spoilers as much as we can.
Yeah, I'm not going to be giving anything away. I'm just going to talk about how I feel about it.
But there are a couple of points in it which have some quite clunky dialogue. There's some bits with gratuitous character exposition that the film didn't need, or rather, if you wanted to evoke what the particular scene that I know is in both of our minds, you could have done that a lot better in a show don't tell way.
Absolutely.
As my friend Rob would put it, those moments felt like, oh, don't know how to do this. Let's go down the pub and I'll finish on the back of a beer, man.
It was a bit like that. I mean, it's disappointing because I was enjoying the film so much up to that point. And then, like I said, I had this random little thought, they're not going to do this, they're not going to do the predictable thing, are they? And they do. And it is to the detriment of the story.
And the original film.
Yeah, I mean, it messes with the timeline and the motivations and a bunch of stuff about the first film. But, I mean, even beyond that, it's just not satisfying as an explanation.
Yeah.
There's a much better version of this film that didn't have so much of its backstory tied into certain events.
Exactly.
It's such a shame because, I mean, it's like the first one that had this random quality to it. And it was the randomness, It was, yeah. You just happened to be the kid that walked past the van that day.
Yeah.
And it took that away. It took away the precariousness, the randomness, and made it a bit of a circular story about family, but not in a
rewarding way.
That's it. It doesn't feed the story. It just curtails it,
which is a real shame because, as we said, visually it's stunning. It's fantastic. There's some beautiful scenic and sort of panoramic shots in it. As we said, that the use of this 16mm camera to show a difference in different kind of shades of reality, shall we say?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put it that way.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Those all work really, really well. It's also a wonderful one to have a sequel where, they've literally got the band back together,
Oh yeah, everybody is playing their original characters, which is so nice. It just doesn't happen often enough in film.
And also, I suppose that is a kind of an 80s thing where, like one of the popular characters dies, so in the sequel you bring him back as his brother. Sorry, I'm thinking of A Better Tomorrow 2 is like that.
Oh, right.
Because Chow Yun-fat's character dies in the first one, so they bring him back as his brother in the sequel.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because he was the standout and the runaway favourite at the box office.
Yeah.
In Hong Kong when it came out. But, yeah. Sorry, but yes, so those kind of things are fantastic. It's just like, no, you were doing so well.
It was so well. The first hour, it was gripping. I enjoyed everything, the cinematography, the soundtrack and the soundscaping. It was all really well done, and I felt it all. And I was really getting into it. And then this happens.
Yeah, and it was a real shame.
It is a real shame. It doesn't destroy the film. It is still a good film. Mm-hmm. And to a certain degree, it's still very satisfying. But it could have been so much more.
Yeah.
With a little bit more randomness in its storytelling, it could have been so much more.
I mean, it's done quite well, considering it's only been out, a week and a half? Yes, it was made for 30 million, and worldwide it's already taken just shy of 105 million.
Well, it's doing all right then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been the hit of Halloween, shall we say. But for me, for what I've seen so far this year, it's good, but Weapons is still head and shoulders above it.
I can't comment. I haven't seen Weapons.
Yeah, no, Weapons is fantastic. At the moment, yeah, certainly looking at the horror films that I've seen this year, I would say this one does slot in third place behind Good Boy and Weapons above that.
I can understand that. It's kind of how I feel. I mean, I did enjoy it, don't get me wrong. We've spent the last 5 minutes complaining, but there is a lot to love about this film. There is a lot to love about this film, and I did enjoy it. But I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed Good Boy. So for me, it's a second to Good Boy.
Cool. So with that then, by the sounds of it, I am going to give it a nice solid 1. Give it a watch. Again, as always, as we always say, give some love to your local theatre because they need it.
Oh, yes.
But, yeah, wish I could have given it more.
Personally, I'm not sure if I'm going to add it to my collection. I think I might, but I'm not sure, which is why it's only getting the 1 thumb. But it is a good, solid watch, worth your time, and definitely something to do this holiday season.
So, hopefully with the next one of these, we will do what I said last time, and try and get our review of Diamond Dogs in.
Oh, yes, we do need to do that.
Yeah. Might not be till the end of the month, because of other stuff coming up this month. You'll just have to come back and see.
Indeed you will, folks.
So, as always, guys, look after yourselves, look after one another, and take care.
As always, guys, TTFN.